you, but I hope my barber's in session soon. Let's go ahead and take a recap of the week's trade and see how the markets ended out on Friday. For Friday, much of the trade was lackluster and mixed. In the outside equities, we saw them on both sides of unchanged, despite the fact that the latest retail sales report for the month of April was very bleak, especially for brick and mortar stores. The U.S. dollar continued to ease on the day, but found support at the 100 mark. Crude oil still liked the fact that the dollar was in the red and moved higher. That lended support to RBOB unleaded gas futures along with ethanol futures. Now in the grains, they were traded sideways much of the day on both sides of unchanged for much of them, as traders look for that next bearish or bullish story, which very well could be weather, but it could take us a month or so to develop that story. Speaking of weather, it looks like we'll have fairly good planting conditions across much of the Corn Belt to try and finish up a few states or even get some replant in, depending on how they fared on that freeze earlier this week. Now, we did also get the latest NOPA Soybean crush numbers out on the month, and that for the actually beat topped analyst estimates a little over 171 million bushels. On the week, December new crop corn futures will drop about 3.5 cents or 1%, while the November new crop soybeans will drop 8 cents or about 1% on the week. July Chicago wheat futures will drop 21.5 cents or about 4%, and July Kansas City wheat futures will drop 28 cents or almost 6% on the week. Over in the livestock trade coming out on Friday, again, cattle were higher, lean hogs were lower. We continue to see the slaughter rates inch a little bit higher each day and week to week. With that, that's starting to put pressure on the carcass cutouts, with the bellies on the pork side taking a big drop this week. And on Friday, the beef choice cutout dropping almost $14. Now, with that, we are seeing a fairly strong cash trade develop once again in the country this week. June live cattle on the week will gain $2.47 or about 2.5%. August feeder cattle will on the week drop $6.25 or about 4%. And June lean hogs will drop $3.82 on the week or about 6%. That is a check here of your closing markets on this Friday. A little bit of a weekly recap in there as well. It is Friday, May the 15th. I'm Clay Patton. You have a great weekend, and I look forward to talking to you on Monday.